Hello there, I'm Barbara Sarah in London. These are the top stories on Al Jazeera. Turkey and the UK have denied involvement in a raid on an Al-Shabaab base in Somalia. Earlier, the group accused Western forces of attacking the base in Baware. At least one Al-Shabaab fighter was killed. Peter Greste in Mogadishu has more.
Al-Shabaab believes that it was British and Turkish forces that were involved in the operation, but I've been speaking to several security sources through the day who say they understand that the Americans were responsible. Until we get official confirmation from one particular government about exactly what happened and who was responsible, we really can't say who was behind it.
Kenya's government has named 4 fighters implicated in an attack on an upscale shopping center in Nairobi last month. 71 people were killed during the 4-day siege on Westgate Mall. Andrew Simmons in Mombasa has the details.
None of the actual questions about what exactly happened in the raid, how many gunmen were in there, have been answered. Security sources are pushing the number 4, but that's confusing all round, because at the initial stages, the Kenyan government was saying that it had killed 5 of the attackers. So were these 4 men under the building when it collapsed? Could they have escaped? None of these questions have been answered, but there seems to be selective leaking of evidence by sources in the Kenyan Defence Force.
Italian fishermen have sailed into rough seas to cast flowers in respect of the migrants killed in a shipwreck near the island of Lampedusa. The bad conditions are again hampering the search for bodies still missing after the packed boat capsized on Thursday. Al Jazeera's Sonia Gallego has more from Lampedusa.
Divers have not been able to get into the wreckage to see how they can try and get those bodies out. They are waiting for the weather conditions to improve. Now, what may happen is that if they continue as they are, then they fear that the bodies will simply rise to the surface of the sea and they will have to be recovered once they emerge.
Well, lots more on all those stories and everything that we're covering here on Al Jazeera on our website. The address on your screens right now, aljazeera.com. Well, those were the headlines on Al Jazeera. That's all from me, Barbara Sarah. Bye-bye.